Hey everyone, welcome back to Shitsville. Oh my god, we had a resounding success in the last episode with the comments saying that people wanted to see what will happen to Shitsville, how is it growing, how is it doing, and I think pretty good actually. Let's kind of get a little closer here. It's not as stark and bright as you might have noticed it before, because last time I was actually playing it with a color correction on, and to my eyes it looked great, but then, you know, when YouTube got a hold of it, it became way too contrasty for my taste, so I did turn that off. So if the color looks a little different, that is why. But we're back! Shitsville. We had a good start last time. Look at our bustling little town. It's really coming up. And also, one thing you might notice is I threw some music on in the background because city's music, I think that's probably the poorest part of the game so far. I don't really like the music. So let's keep going with what we were doing. In the last one, we started up our town. We built a bunch of stuff. We have a Burger King. We have a Big Bite. We have a grocery store and a medical center, all to get rid of the terrible rashes that you have living near the shits pipe. Oh, look at the shits pipe today. It doesn't look as black since I turned the color correction off. It looks more like shit instead of just like, you know, straight up black stuff. That looks good to me actually. Very, very picturesque. So in this one, we have to go through some of the rest of the stuff that we unlocked, like an elementary school. And we were talking about this earlier, that I wanted to put it somewhere in the residential vicinity so that people can easily get to it. So I think, can I plop it here? Where can we put it actually? Maybe not on the main road is not a great idea since we're going to have commercial all through here. Should we put it here? Let's do it. Everyone's happy. Everyone. They love it. Alright. So there's the elementary school. Look at it. It looks great. You know, it's a place where all the little kiddies of Shitsville can go and get a little education. Shitsville learning hut. I don't know. You know, all the kids are going to learn about Shitsville and the things that make Shitsville great, better than other places actually. And great. All right, that's good. We also expanded out a little bit into this really crazy caca. I don't know what you would call this windy road here. And, you know, some people have already taken up residence on it, and they look like they're pretty happy living on the waggy doodle road that I have created. Alright, so according to what we've got going on here, we need more commercial and much more industrial. Just demand has skyrocketed, so let's go ahead and do that. Still gonna put some more commercial where we've planned it, which is right here. And I think I'm gonna just go ahead and go through that intersection there. All the beautiful commercial you could want at a low price. And then we're gonna come over here, more industrial. We still need to finish up making things for the tacos. We've got lettuce, beans, taco shells, but I feel like we need more. Also, off screen, I went ahead and added a taco hut from the Steam Workshop, so hopefully we will see that build automatically when some commercial builds in. It's a random pop, so hopefully we'll find that as it goes. Oh man, what do we have going on here? These look nice already. Look, we've got people coming in and out. There's terrible traffic. A couple of accidents have probably occurred, but nobody seems to care. Look at this big factory. Holy shit. What is this? Another box factory? I think not, sir. I think this is going to be the tomato base of operations. You know, they have to grow and supply the tomatoes for tacos. That's where those are going to go right there. Absolutely. You know, they throw them at the wall to make sure that that they're good enough. All right, good. So industrial's looking all right. It still says we need more. I'm not sure I want to believe that fully. But let's go ahead and we'll indulge just a little bit more. I'm worried because we have a rather small industrial area, and it's typical for the industrial areas to get very crowded very quick with all of the trucks that are going to come in and out, and all the deliveries that will go eventually to the commercial center, like this guy right here. This truck's stopping somewhere. What's he picking up? We don't know. Where's this guy going? He's importing ore to Ready to Bean. Now, what do you figure that Ready to Bean needs ore for? God knows. They're probably making some kind of crazy, like, flash fried bean that needs a lot of heat and a lot of power, so they're probably just getting crazy minerals to make explosions with and energy for fires and things. Oh, they're going to the ice cube factory too. It's a one-stop shop, this area right here, our industrial park. It's doing really good. Man, that's industry for you. All right, how are we doing here? Still needs more industry? Well, we're still building, so we're going to wait on that and see how it goes. We could also speed it up a little bit. I probably will do that, come up in the next episode. But while it's small, I kind of like to see things as they happen. Obviously, you can speed it up a little bit more like this, which I guess isn't too bad. We can get more stuff done that way. And then there's like the third speed, which is just ridiculously fast. It's like turbo speed. How are we doing? The speed up has actually helped us because now it's telling us that we need more residential. So let's go over here to our neighborhoods of neighborhoods and let's get some people on this crazy Flappy Bird road that we've got going on. Maybe that's what we'll call it. Who the hell knows? And we'll just, you know, we'll paint the town green, so to speak. Oh, look, people are moving in already. Just everybody wants to come to Shitsville. They've seen the postcards that everybody made on Twitter, and they are just ready to come. It's just the biggest thing ever. What do we got here as far as commercial? We got some things that moved in. Let's take a look. I gotta tell you, from over here, it looks like all fast food. Oh wow, look, we've got a Down-N-Out burger. Look at that. Another supermarket or drugstore. Oh look, we've got it. Neighborhood shop, but this is actually a taco store. That's the taco store that I got from the Steam Workshop, I believe. Can we see what it's called? Los Pollos Hermanos. Look at that. Look it. You could go in here and get your breakfast burritos served all goddamn day. Yeah, so let's do it. Chicken. Oh my god. The chicken taco stop for your chicken tacos. You know, but we'll have a store probably for all different kinds of tacos. And look what's next to it. Holy shit. Oh, people are already going. They want to eat fresh. I don't know why they would pick Subway over the taco area, but who am I to judge? Apparently, it's just, you know, people need time to get used to new foods. Another big bite, huh? No, not having it. Did I just kill the person that went in there? Like, there was a person in there, and then I bulldozed it. Oh, wow, look, check it out. Oh, yeah, look at the fireworks. We've become a worthy village. We've reached a population of 1,000 people. Look at that. We can go buy a new piece of property if we want. We've got districts, policies. We can take loans, make specializations on industry, and we got the fire, police department, and unique buildings. Look at all this stuff we've got. Look at that. Let's take a look at that. Wow, unbelievable. People are tweeting about it. They love it. You know, it's all because the taco shop came in, to be fair. I think, uh-oh. We didn't check our water supply last time, did we? We didn't reach out the things. Let's go ahead and do that now. We'll just keep following the grid. That should satisfy everyone, even though I didn't do it correctly. It still works, so we're fine. Mail order babies available. Select the best genes yourself. What? What is that? They're practicing some really weird things in Shitsville. Look at that. We've got our first building level up. If you provide good services and education and have a high land value, the zone buildings in your city can be improved to higher level buildings. Higher level buildings will pay more taxes and house more people, offer more jobs. Pollution is reduced in higher level industry. Great. So we've got like our first... Wow. These houses are very close together. Look at that. They must just be people that maybe know each other and don't mind living. Look at this little German house. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Wow, Shitsville. It's becoming real. Now you notice we got a couple of things that we can unlock. So let's think about a little planning here while we're looking. It says we need way more industrial. We could still go with more commercial as well, but before we do that, I want to maybe put down a hair more residential because it says that we technically can. Are we already getting brownouts? It's happening all over again. Well, we've got 3 out here now, so the plan is to just keep going with it. Soon it's going to be like the Brady Bunch out here. And to think that we started with just one lone one. Ugh, it's weird. Anyway, that should fix the problem. Let's see. Yep, alright, we're good. Now we can put more housing down. We'll come along right here, and we'll do this big plot here. See if anybody moves into that. Now, we've got the fire station and the police department. Where would we like to put those? Let's think about that. And we'll talk about policies in a moment. Let's see. So here's the thing about the fire station. You've noticed that there haven't been any fires in Shitsville yet, but I tell you this, once we place that, there's probably going to be fires everywhere. That's just the way it happens. So we have to decide where we want the fire station. It really kind of needs to be able to go to the residential and to the industrial. What I'm thinking is we should put it right here on this road that people are just walking around willy-nilly. And watch, the minute we do this, places are going to start going up absolutely in flames. It's just going to happen. So let's go ahead and place that. I didn't look and see how much it cost. Hang on. Oh, $12,000. That's a little bit expensive, but firehouses maintain teams and fire engines that will respond to fire emergencies. So the minute we put it down, everyone's going to start blowing up. And let's get some police in there too if we can. $12,000. Again, very expensive. But let's do it. Because we kind of want everybody to be safe, especially over in the industrial area. We want that to be well maintained. We don't want anybody doing... Look, a fire has already broken out. I told you. One of our drugstores is completely on fire. This guy's outside texting about it. He doesn't give it... Oh god, the fire trucks are all... Look! He's just standing around with his iPad. He doesn't know what the fuck to do. He just wanted to go in there and get a little cold sore medication, but he can't. So he's just standing outside, playing Bejeweled while he's waiting, getting wet. Getting completely sprayed by the water. Oh, the fire's out, so he just went in to get his medicine. Good for him. My god. See, the fire teams work quick, but like I said, did I not say? The minute you put that down, the fires begin. It's really weird. I often wonder if you never put the fire department down, if you ever get any fires or not. Because I tend to believe that it's kind of a weird thing. Okay, so we've got the police station and the fire station. Everything is looking safe in Shitsville. Now, the other things we unlocked were districts. Let's go ahead and look at that real quick. That's right here. So you can name districts, shaping them and, setting different policies for different places and naming them. So let's look into that a little bit. Forest industry, farms, we don't need any of that just yet. Generic industry. Let's take a look. So we have a couple of options. Obviously, we can separate some things. So maybe we should do like this area here, like this nice area that's right along the shit pipe. Right in here. This central area that's kind of where everybody lives and plays, where the rivers. We got to include the shit pipe in it. That's very important. Oh hell, let's just this whole thing all the way to the end. Why not? This whole area here. Now you can see it named it Robin Park. I'm not really down with that, to be honest. So I'm gonna change the name. What should we call it? Should we call it Shitsville Way or the shit pipe overlook, shit pipe bay? My god, we have there's a million things we could be doing with this. Since the houses are just overlooking the shit bay, I think we should just call it even though it's not really a bay. How about the Shit River Heights? It's a very posh place to live, Shit River Heights. So that's this. And then we can go ahead over here and we can make this area something different as well if we want to put different policies on it. So the industrial park and everything allowed in it is going to be called, let's see. Oh god. It's making all the stuff for the tacos and all our industry. What should we call it? Who the heck knows? Oh my god. I almost want to call it something really stupid. Taco Industries. And Garbage Land. Is that gonna fit? Oh my god, it does. Taco Industries and Garbage Land, the two great tastes that go great together. Everything you've wanted in an industrial park, the place where your food is being mass-produced, and garbage together at last. Oh god. So, alright, that looks good. Oh, Shit River Heights. Wouldn't you want to live there? I'm thinking yes. I mean, you guys can't tell me otherwise. So let's go ahead, we'll add more industry here, because apparently they just really want more industry no matter what. We'll fill that block. And oh, this is looking great. This is looking really great. Oh man, I mean, this is just. Oh god, do we want to zone the turbines, or do we just want to leave them like that? Holy crap! How are we doing over here in Shit River Heights? I think everyone's doing well. Still parking along the streets. You know, just enjoying a laid-back kind of life. You know, small town kind of life. It's very easygoing. I like it. Good for them. Alright, let's, we can add a little bit more housing. It doesn't seem to need too much, but we can fill in these little spaces here and see if any small houses pop up. What a great city! I would think I'm dreaming if I didn't know otherwise. Too true. Alright, what's popping up? Oh, we've got a crime problem right here in that tiny little house. The crime rate is high. Don't worry, the cops are here for whatever. Maybe like someone in this little bungalow is making some crazy kind of drugs or something. I mean, it does look a little out of place, to be fair, like bundled up right next to this guy. Maybe they're just shady people. I don't know. You know, there's technically. Oh, the cops are back. Oh no, maybe they're just making rounds because, you know, this part of the road right here apparently is like the bad part of the neighborhood. People are just shitting in the streets instead of in the river like they should be. What do we got going on here? 2 big bites in a row. Are you kidding me? Let's get rid of at least one of those because it's not necessary. I mean, I know that this town is going to be like a fast food nation. However, I don't think it's necessary to have, God, every single commercial place is going to be like a fast food place. Oh, that's hilarious. And I would still live there. No lie. All right, let's check on how we're doing. How are we doing? The Shitsville Learning Hut has 113 students, and it can house 300, so that's great. All of the young, impressionable minds of Shitsville are getting their education right now. And how about the medical clinic? Let's take a look at that. Are we, look, there's a lot of cars there. Oh, they haven't treated anybody. People are actually very healthy in Shitsville. You know, they've built up a tolerance to it already. You know, once you start living here, it gets easy to build up a tolerance to all the shit that's going through all the water pipes that we are constructing. Oh my god, that is too funny. All right, oh, we got another crime problem, but it looks like the cops have taken care of it. What is happening in the Elizabeth residence? There's only one adult living in here, so maybe they're probably got some crazy kind of weed operation. Look, the cops are stopping again. They're not sure about this place. They gotta keep making rounds, because, oh, are we having electricity problems again? Already? Oh, we can't possibly be. We are! We are just going through way too much electricity. Holy shit. Alright, well, there's nothing to do but add to the party that's going on over here. Soon it's gonna be a full Mario Party of turbines. That's great. Wow, and it doesn't really even give us that much more. So, shit's getting expensive. Oh, we've got a fire. Who's on fire? Another box factory. Oh my god, every single truck is out here taking care of it. You know, boxes are flammable, so maybe they should have had a smoke detector in place. Just saying. That's what I probably would have done. Also, look at the traffic this is causing. Holy shit. Oh god. Well, at least they took the fire out, so everything is okay now. My goodness. Alright, it still says we need more industry, so I'm gonna listen. Let's put some over on this little plot right here to get the traffic going a little more on this road and see how that shapes up for us. Sooner rather than later, we're gonna have to deal with traffic, and I'm gonna be terrible at it, you know. One thing, I can't go out of bounds, but one thing I want to do later is like do this whole thing right here and call it the Dingling Roundabout. You know, the Dingling, the little dongle. Dingling Pass. Yeah, you gotta go along Dingling Pass before you can get into Shitsville. It's very important. Let's look at the newly unlocked services that we can't afford. Now, some of these are things that I got. They're kind of like achievement buildings. I unlocked them from other playthroughs, but we can't afford them anyway, so we're not going to look. And the other thing we can look at is policies. Now, you can select and choose different policies for different areas, which is why you would section them off normally. So we can talk about power usage. Conservation is important, so you can conserve power or water, but it will cost 5 cents per building. And since we're not doing well on money right now, we're not going to do that. You can also give smoke detectors to citizens for 5 cents per building. Again, we're going to wait until we're a little more rich to do that. I don't think we're going to have to take out a loan or anything. We may think about raising taxes sooner rather than later, because you got to admit, Shitsville's pretty damn nice. I mean, I would live there. I don't know about you. Would you guys live there? I'm thinking that you would. You'd want to live right here, right along the Shit River Heights, overlooking all of that beautiful, beautiful shit. And you know, there's gonna come a time later on when this pollution is kind of gonna start building up in the water here, and it's gonna get like all brown and black. That's gonna be something. And when that happens, I feel like we could put like a huge row of like beautiful, really high wealth houses right along the Shit River. I think we should do that, actually. All right, we're shaping up. We're looking good. We need more money, but it will come in slowly, steady as she goes. Maybe we can start planning out some new roads to think about where we actually want to go. With this kind of messed us up a little and taken up a lot of room. But I don't mind, because I don't really care for grids very much. They're not my thing, I gotta be honest. When you do like the downtown areas and things like that, it's okay then to have a grid. But until that time, I'm not really too keen on it. So what better way to show my disapproval for that than building more roads that are gonna just take up a whole fucking bunch of space and do nothing for us as far as traffic. I think that's a good idea. Whoop. Let's follow along here. Look at this. I mean, just wow, we've got a big crime problem. Despite having police. Now, what's going on over in this area? Like, what's happened here? Florence residents, what is happening with you? Like, what? You've got 1 teen and 2 adults. Maybe you're teenagers in some kind of crazy cahoots. I don't know. I mean, we've got the police on the beat, so everything should be okay. So I made this kind of like a one-way turnaround road for now. You know, it's not the best, but it looks a little bit weird, so I kind of like it. We'll leave that there. And then we got to think about where Taco Industries and Garbage Land is going to branch out to, because really the only place it can go is here. So what we might want to do is move our residential this way with a commercial line here and keep all this for the industrial, because we don't want them to be together and something is on fire. Oh dear. I'm telling you, we had 0 fires before I put that fire station down. Someone help the Crest residents. Their shit is all over the place and on fire. Here they come. Oh god, this is like watching a little movie. Okay. Little Timmy Crest was, you know, trying to make waffles, but he just didn't do a very good job. His mother is not home. She's out working, probably at Subway, so she couldn't be there to monitor his use of the stove, and that's really quite a pity, actually. Alright, I think this is looking really good, actually. Shitsville, let's keep going with this. We're going to have in the next level up some really good perks that are really going to help Shitsville grow and expand quite quickly. So I'm really excited to show you that. And when we come back, we'll keep growing. If you want to see stuff in Shitsville, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see built. Or if you have any tips and tricks, or, well, you know, we'll get it done. And we'll make this a place for, God, this is beautiful. Shit River Heights. Now I'm going to go buy a house there. For real. God, there's so many good places to eat. I'm actually hungry. I'm gonna go get something to eat right now. God.